What is going on, y'all? It's your boy Scott here with your 79th and Hallis, and I'm not gonna hold you. Bears minicamp day 2 recap, man. It was raining. It was raining today, which was complete opposite of how practice was yesterday. Practice yesterday was 90 degrees and hot and windy. Today it was raining during the camp. I mean, actually doing practice. But as you can see right now, look pretty fucking good outside, man. But we are here, man. It was if you care about stats and things like that, or how an offense looks in the first week of June, then I'll tell you this was a pretty good practice for the offense. Really felt like Caleb was in control. He went one drive, was like a 94-yard drive, went like 6 of 6 or something like that, and he also had 2 touchdowns. So if you care about June stats, Caleb had a good day. We spoke to a lot of defenders today, man. So let's start with Jaquan Brisker. We all know what happened with Jaquan last year. He got that concussion, I think it's his 3rd career concussion, and he missed not only the London game against Jacksonville, but missed the rest of the season. But it was good to see him here. He was happy to see us, and so we talked to him about everything that went through. We haven't spoken to him in almost a year, kind of feels like, of what that whole process went and how he's excited about getting into this new season.
I mean, it's hard. I love football. Been playing since I was 4. It's hard being away from ball. So just had to keep my mind right and just lock in.
At the risk of a silly question, what did it feel like when week by week by week you still weren't cleared?
It was hard. It was hard. Being away from football, especially week to week. It was kind of getting sad and depressing, things like that. But got over it. It's time to move on, and I'm back now.
Big shouts to Jaquan. I think he's going to have a monster year on deck if he does play, man. Let's move on with the defense. Another big storyline from last year was Gervine Dexter. How was he going to be in the second year? He had 5 sacks last year, and he's coming up for a big year this year. He looks big. He's been in the gym. He's gained some big muscle out there, and he's been a more vocal leader, even more vocal in the press conference. I don't remember Gervine talking as much as he did. It was real talkative today, and he told us about why he feels like he's stepping up his leadership style and just the way that Grady Jarrett and Montez Sweat have been really big for him. So let's see what Gervine had to say.
I mean, there's different ways of leading. Obviously, like for me, when I watch Montez, he's leading in that way. I'm following him. So there's different types of leaders. We have, obviously, now we got Grady Jarrett who can lead by example and vocally. So yeah, I think a defensive line definitely needs a guy, that can step up and let you know.
And last but certainly not least, Mr. Tyreek Stevenson. We all know the rough year that Tyreek had last year, man. Tyreek being the butt of a lot of internet jokes, being the butt of a lot of media jokes, national media jokes, because of how everything went in the Hail Mary game against Commanders. But he feels he's got a new breath of fresh air with this new defense here led by Dennis Allen, and said that he's ready to close the chapter on that book that happened last year and wait for something new. So he told us what he feels about that, and also about being coached by Dennis Allen this new year for him, year 3.
They real big on the details. Like I've been in a program, Kirby Smart and all that, where the details is the main thing, but I've never been where it's like we're gonna go inside that detail and fix that. So I feel like the details that they are trying to install in us will help us on the field and kind of off the field with how we process everything.
Are you excited to have a fresh start this year after what happened to you last year and after what happened to the team last year?
Pretty much, yeah. Still with some of the guys from that team last year, and we all want to be the best defense in this. The defense wants to be the best defense this year, so I wouldn't say a fresh start. We'll just say some of the guys come out with the same mentality. We add some pieces in, add some dogs, and it's time to hunt now.
So it is, as you can see, it's been a busy day up here at Hallis Hall, man. Tomorrow is the final day of minicamp. I unfortunately will not be there. They have one more media availability on Tuesday. Unfortunately, I won't be there again. Also, I have a doctor's appointment to go to, but check on deck for everything I will be having. Training camp is just 6 weeks away, and of course, we'll be talking about everything Bears on I'm Not Gonna Hold You, and also 79th and Hallis through these next couple weeks as well, man. It is your boy Scott at Barber Chair Scott on all social media platforms. 79th and Hallis, I'm Not Gonna Hold You, the Barber Chair, and of course HNB Media, our partners, man. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. We up out of here.